matchup. Many expected Casey Swiderski to be here, but Caleb Rathjen, the senior from Northern Iowa, pulling a couple upsets. Hardell on his way to the final, topping the number 3 seed David Evans in sudden victory, defeating number 2 seed Jacob Frost 4-3 in the semis last night. And we are ready to stir it up here in Tulsa.
Exactly. Rathjen has had a great tournament, 2 big upsets, puts him in this position. This is one of those run-back matches that I was talking about earlier at 149 pounds. Swiderski leads this series right now 1-0, but once again, these matches right now are 0-0. Let's rock.
Underway at 149 pounds, Swiderski and Rathjen. Swiderski, the Oklahoma State Cowboy, missed some time this season. Hadn't wrestled since February 1st coming into this weekend, but he has shown this weekend, Hardell, that he is just fine. 3 quality wins on his way here.
Exactly, man, and that's the postseason wins. That's the key. Looking to get that part done, and that's exactly what this young man has done.
Beat Willie McDougald in the opener 2-1. Gabe Willishell 7-2. Maxwell Peterson in a 16-3 major decision for Swiderski. His path to the final. Rathjen, meanwhile, 8-2 since the calendar flipped to 2016. His only 2 losses were to Swiderski and to Jacob Frost. He's already avenged one of those losses, a chance to avenge the other right now as we get things underway in the 2026 Big 12 Wrestling Finals. An opportunity for Swiderski, and he capitalizes. The speed from Swiderski and a 3-0 advantage.
He's been on that attack all weekend, Mike. That cross ankle pick, far ankle pick. He's also got a cross pick as well.
Having some microphone issues, it sounds like, for the officials. Titus Godbolt, Jason Rivera are officials for the first match of the evening. Swiderski looking for the mat return. Rolling through is Rathjen. Good work by Swiderski to stay behind him.
Swiderski's been the aggressor in all 3 of his matches. All of them he's went out and scored the takedown first. And even when he's had that lead, he's been continuing to wrestle. That's one thing Coach Taylor's been preaching to these athletes. Continue to wrestle. Don't sit on that lead.
Rathjen able to score the escape. A 3-1 tally here past the midway point of the opening period. Doug Schwab said he thinks that he's wrestling as well as he has, talking about Caleb Rathjen. Battled some injuries through the year, but has really looked sharp this weekend.
Yes, he has.
Heavy hands from Rathjen to sweep Swiderski out of his way.
Okay,
a little high five from the 2 of them.
Yep. Well, it's one of those things that wasn't intentional. It's just a hard hand fight, but I like what Rathjen did and Swiderski did. Just a little dap in between. Hey, no harm, no foul. This is true competition.
An acknowledgement that, hey, I know that was a little much. It wasn't intended to be the way that it was received.
Right.
Let him go. Get out of him.
Rathjen trying to get inside control. 40 seconds in this opening period. Swiderski with another attack. The re-attack from Rathjen.
Swiderski was a little bit far away to hit that patented double leg that he did. Normally gets to. Rathjen did a good job of using that lateral movement to get out of the way.
David Taylor said Swiderski could have gone in the Iowa duel, their final match, their final meet of the season. But they decided to play it safe going into the postseason. No reason to risk it. Gave him one more date to get fully healthy, and he has looked fully healthy this weekend. A strong opening period from the Oklahoma State Cowboy, and he has the 3-1 advantage. Another look at the takedown here.
Here's that takedown. Boom, right there. Cross pick. Gets that far ankle, runs him down, secures that first point. First 3 points for the Cowboys.
It's going to be a slight pause.
It was a 9-2 victory for Swiderski when the 2 met in the dual meet. In that match, Rathjen went for a high C, kind of got stumbled and hit his knee hard, stayed down for a while, but was able to continue the match.
I actually talked to him after that duel, Mike. What happened was his knee got caught, to your point, and it kind of dislocated his kneecap, and they had to put it back in place.
The escape for Swiderski, 4-1 the score. Rathjen immediately on the attack, a couple of shots fended off by Swiderski.
And that just shows
good hand fight.
Yes, that just shows the toughness of Rathjen to continue to wrestle through that situation in that duel in Gallagher Arena.
Watch the face, guys. Clean up the hands.
Jason Rivera coaching him through the hand fight inside. Heavy-handed both of these wrestlers have been here through the first half of this match.
No doubt.
Swiderski, the number 7 wrestler in the country according to the coaches' rankings. Rathjen on his upset tour, number 24 coming in, but he has knocked off a couple of very good wrestlers. A little poke in the eye there, unintentional, from Rathjen to Swiderski.
Come on, let's go. Let's get set. Stop with the hands too many times. Set.
The official letting them know, stop with the hands too many times. He's kind of giving them both some warnings.
Swiderski able to defend another shot.
Rathjen's starting to pick up his attacks a little bit more. That first period, it was all Swiderski. This second period so far, it's been all Rathjen.
Yeah, Swiderski brought most of the action when they faced off in the dual meet. This
Correct.
has been more active for Rathjen, and that's been part of why he's had more success of late.
Exactly.
But he needs to find some offense here. Late second period. Swiderski changing levels, Rathjen matching him. Short time in the second period, and we will head to the final frame with Swiderski out in front 4-1. It will be Rathjen's choice. He will take down, see David Taylor, the second-year head coach of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. He is building something truly fascinating with the Cowboys, and one of the most successful coaches in the country, Doug Schwab. Coach of the Year a season ago. Again with a wrestler in the finals here in Tulsa. Rathjen working the hands. Swiderski able to stay on the knee.
I think Swiderski's going to commit to this ride right here. His mindset right here is probably thinking, man, I got to probably get about a good 2 to 3 mat returns, because Rathjen's starting to, his momentum is starting to pick up a little bit. No
Rathjen working those hands. The mat return from Swiderski.
Okay, and once again, pay attention to this, right? There's 27 seconds of ride time for Swiderski. Watch what he does. Rathjen gets to his feet. He'll take a couple steps, look for a big lift, mat return. They may be on the edge. He's going to go look to go catch wrist if he can.
The ride here from Swiderski matters not just relative to the riding time and trying to get it over a minute for a point, but also because it shortens the period and the amount of time Rathjen will have to hunt after a takedown whenever he does get loose.
Here we go again. Now watch the mat return to the edge of the mat. Yep.
He'll spill out again. Doug Schwab calling for a stall call on Swiderski.
And like I said, now there's 46, 49 seconds of ride time in this arena right now. Our clock in.
1001, 1002.
Swiderski not able to return him to the mat that time. Rathjen working to get loose. Finally, Swiderski able to return him to the mat. Up over a minute of riding time, and the Oklahoma State crowd likes that.
So to my point, Mike, exactly what I was talking about. 2 to 3 mat returns, kind of getting you to the edge. So once you're there, now he's at a minute 2 riding time. Just that match in between the match.
This is what a really good ride looks like at this level, especially at 133 pounds. You're not just going to lean on him the entire time. You've got to wrestle to the edge. You've got to mat return multiple times over to be able to execute it. And a nice job by Casey Swiderski to put himself in a position to get that riding time point.
Here we go again.
Another mat return rolling through it is Rathjen, and Swiderski did a great job of sticking with him. Finally loose is Rathjen, 4-2. Really 5-2 with the riding time point. Not locked yet, but certainly in a good position here for Casey Swiderski.
No stall calls.
Rathjen needs a takedown and a ride out. That would put him in a 5-5 situation. 25 seconds in the period.
There's the first stall call. That's the right call.
That's just the first. That's a warning. Riding time now locked. Stall. Point for Rathjen. Now a takedown would win it. Two quick stall calls on Casey Swiderski. Rathjen with 12 seconds to work with. Changing levels on Swiderski. Good defense from Swiderski. Rathjen takes a peek at the clock. 5 seconds to work with. And Casey Swiderski will hang on. The junior starts the night in style for Oklahoma State with a title at 149.
Wow. A lot of energy there. Coming out with Swiderski there. Got the early takedown. Another solid match for the Oklahoma State Cowboys, but Rathjen cannot be disappointed. One heck of a weekend.